An argument for an afterlife. Some people believe when we die, it'll be exactly like it was before we were born. Just nothing. Nothing but nothing. One could argue all the evidence points toward it. But the problem with comparing what it was like before we were born with what it might be like after we die is that little thing in the middle called life. Life changes everything. For one thing, there should be no life. Not for you, not for me, not for the birds, and not for the trees. Life is something from nothing. Absolute nothing. Which is not possible. Maybe you can create something from nothing in a lab, but you need a lab to do it. If you can create something from nothing, then it wasn't nothing in the first place. Yet, here we are, right next to the birds and trees. Something happened to me about 30 years before I was born. At the time, all I'd ever known was nothingness. And frankly, I was enjoying it. I'm kind of lazy that way. The Great Depression was going on, and I didn't have a care in the world. So anyway, I was sitting by a tree, enjoying the day, and this guy came up to me and said, "Hey, dude, let me ask you a question. Do you ever think there might be something more than this? More than just nothing? Something like, I don't know, life, with the birds and the trees, but in color, all around us. Tangible existence. Reality." I thought he was crazy. I chewed him out. What are you, goofy in the head? Or are you just blind? Look around, man. This is it. There's nothing. That's all there ever was, and all there ever will be. I was wrong. Completely wrong. There was something else. But how could I have known? Life was different than anything any of us could have imagined. All the evidence pointed to more of the same. So now if someone comes up to me and says, "Hey, do you think there might be something else after we die? Something no one's thought of yet?" I'm like, "Hey man, I have no idea. Stranger things have happened. We all beat incredible odds just being here, just being born. Hundreds of millions of little sperms times hundreds of thousands of potential eggs, all just flying around, and then bam, here we are. Trillion to one shot. We're all lottery winners here. The chosen few. We gotta be grateful. But ultimately, it doesn't really matter what we think or believe, because whatever the truth of it all is, it already is. And it's not gonna change no matter how much hooting and hollering we do. Whatever is. We'll find out when we get there. Personally, I live life like there is a God, and I'm going to be judged at the end of it. I figure that's how I want to live my life anyway, so might as well cover all my bases. Life is something from absolute nothing, which should not be possible and should not have happened. But it did happen, which means life really is something from nothing. Life after death? That'd just be something else, which is a lot less of a stretch than life itself.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.